Now, many of you will know by now that in the last 2 weeks we have not been getting insurance registrations showing the registration of some of our favorite EV stocks like NIO. But thank God to guys like Jason, CNF Post, who made those results public today. I mean, in the past 2 weeks, or those 2 weeks that we did not get insurance registrations, NIO had total insurance registrations of 10,600. This is massive because out of that 10,600 as seen on the screen are the 6,100 insurance registrations from the 23rd to the 29th and the 4,500 insurance registrations from the 30th to the 6th of October. These are last week's insurance registrations. When I got to see this, I was very excited because it is hard, especially with the 4,500. Because we hardly get these good insurance registrations in the first week of a new month, and to see that NIO scooped or had 4,500, it is something that is pretty exciting. I mean, and when you look at this graph right here, you will notice that on average in the last or in the first 3 weeks of September, insurance registrations were struggling to get to this 4,500, and to get to see NIO achieving this in the first week of October, it is something that is pretty exciting, and it makes us to brace ourselves towards coming, because this might be the first sign confirming another, as per the usual, 20,000 or plus 20,000 deliveries coming out of NIO. Now, so many of the people, after the insurance registrations were released, is they were asking if these insurance registrations are including Onvo, which in my personal opinion, I don't think so, because insurance registrations are based on a brand. So NIO will be separate from Onvo, and to know or to get to see that, I think for the new energy vehicle cars, the lowest got like 1,200, and I think last week, which shows you that of course Onvo is not yet making it to this list, because for the top 10 or the 10th position under the new energy vehicle cars got or scooped 1,200, which therefore means or which not saying Onvo simply means that Onvo is not yet on the list. So I think the 6,100, 4,500 does not include Onvo, and this is something that of course I think with time or in the near future we'll get to see if what I'm saying is accurate, but I think so. I don't think they can combine the two. Yes, NIO, when they report their deliveries, they combined, or they give you the total combined deliveries, but also break it down for you how many Onvo or how many units of Onvo were sold and how many of NIO were sold, like what we saw last month. But I do not think that these insurance registrations are including Onvo. Onvo is a different brand under NIO, which therefore will have a different figure for insurance registrations. And very soon, in fact, I think we might see it maybe before the end of this month, maybe making it to the top 10. Who knows? Because you know that the production capacity of Onvo and NIO is growing, right? And we look forward, man. I mean, Onvo, you will know by it, that initially they had said that December they are targeting 10,000, which shows you that the production capacity would have ramped up, and we look forward to the kind of deliveries that NIO and Onvo will be producing by then. This month, many people are expecting 25,000 deliveries from both Onvo and NIO, which will be so amazing, as it will be the very first time which we get this kind of figure. If NIO gets 25,000, I think it will make all of the investors that are investing onto NIO to be really excited, because this is what we want to see. It will mean that in Q4, if 25,000 is the bottom in terms of numbers that NIO can produce on a month, it means that we can get somewhere between 75 to 100,000 deliveries for Q4, which if we get 100,000, I think you and me can agree that we need to brace ourselves for what's coming, because that will just mean something pretty exciting. We don't know if it will take NIO to break even, but I'm telling you, it will be quite special, especially knowing the fact that Onvo has got a possibility that we might see 20,000 by December. And if we get that, profitability might be there. The chances of NIO getting or reaching profitability might be there, because based on what the NIO CEO said, they need 20,000 from Onvo to help them get to profitability, of which the month that Onvo gets to 20,000. That might be the quarter that we get NIO getting to break even or reaching profitability, which is something that as investors we are patiently waiting to get to that point. But as for now, October we are expecting 25,000 deliveries. November it should be more, maybe 30,000 deliveries. Then December we are expecting maybe 40,000 deliveries. This is what when I'm just playing with the numbers, this is what we are expecting, because December I'm hoping that we get 20,000 deliveries of NIO plus 20,000 deliveries of Onvo. This is what I'm expecting at least in December, and once we get that, I'm telling you, that is the next level. We need to brace ourselves for what's coming. The short sellers better watch out, because what they saw in the last 2-3 weeks, which made them lost 7 billion as per Bloomberg by last week, they have not seen nothing. If they are still shorting this stock, they are definitely going to burn. When you get to read articles of shorts being burned, I mean, for us, the long-term investors, it gives us excitement. I must say, I was really excited to know that the short sellers are losing or lost $7 billion by shorting the NIO stock, because they've overdone it, man. I mean, at some point, we need to agree that this has been overdone, and seeing them burn, I think it's something that is always good and satisfying to watch. Otherwise, last week, Leo saw 8,700, Aito saw 4,600, NIO saw 4,500, which puts them at the third spot, followed by Xiaomi 3,800, Zika 3,700, Lipmoto 3,500, and 2,800 for Xpeng. Now, Xpeng did not start this month very well, which seeing NIO over Xpeng, it's always something that is also good, because with Xpeng you'll know that they are selling cheap EVs, right? And to know that NIO with their expensive EVs they are able to sell more than Xpeng, it's something that is really commendable for NIO, right? So the others, I think the lowest is Voya with 1,200 insurance registration. So these 4,500 insurance registrations for NIO, I think they are massive, they are incredible, and it just tells you one thing: you need to brace yourself, or we need to brace ourselves for what's coming. Blue sky is coming, and yeah, those that are persevering throughout the short-term headwinds of the share price will definitely be rewarded. That is a showcase. That is something that we are going to see. If you are still shorting this stock, good luck, because fundamentals have grown and are going to continue growing as the months blow by. So I'm happy. Do your own DD, and God bless you all.